Hello and welcome to day 13 of Junk Journal July UK, a month-long event being jointly hosted by Lindsay at the Vintage Button and Sandra from Bee Happy Stationery, and featuring the Bee Happy Stationery design team and members of the Junk Journal Community Chat Room UK. Today I'm here to talk about negative space. When I first signed up for this topic, I thought it might be a good idea to Google it and see what's out there. And there are such a lot of different ways to interpret negative space. For me, generally, it was empty space on a page, often referred to as white space. And that's kind of used to ground your focal point and draw your eye to the specific details. And also, another way of looking at it is the space left when a die cut is removed from the card. This particular example here is from my practice journal. And this is literally the negativity of space. So I painted the entire thing black, and then I made the stars using what was left over when I die cut stars for another project, and then I just simply put gold paint through it, and then just added a few white dots, and that gave me the complete negativity from that. Another one that I did in my journal, my practice journal, is this one, and this was made using a stencil. This was a pre-painted, with no idea what I was going to use it for, background, and I did the stencil through in black. I then used the same stencil on the opposite page, which was completely clear white paper, and then I painted in, she's a little bit pink, pale pink, but I painted in the face and the details in colour. Did some yellow for the hair and then stamped some flowers over the top, and then painted the whole thing round in black. So that's just to give you an idea of some of the things that you could do with a stencil and using negative space. Another thing that I have done is a simple little piece of card. I did some, trying to see if I can see, see what that is. I just used some wax pastels on that, a couple of lines, rubbed it in, did that. And then I took this butterfly thing where I'd cut out for another project, and then just put that over the top, and so you can see either a design paper underneath or something that you've drawn yourself. Now to what I actually made for this one. Here we go. For this particular one, I used the Nautical Notes digital kit from Bee Happy Stationery, and I cut the circle with a die cut, and then I cut another one to form a porthole, and then these are just little punches of some scrap card from the base, and then when you flip that over you reveal the entire thing. And then also the negative space works on whatever you have on the other page, because it acts as a window for that one as well. In addition to that, I decided to go for this kind of negative, like a silhouette. And for this one, I just got a piece of paper and folded it in half, and then I kind of drew the rough outline, cut that out, and then I separated the two, so I ended up with this. And then I creased it and attached it as a hinge to the side of here on each page. Then I decided that I didn't want to lose all the flowers, so before I stuck it all down, I cut round the edges of here, and I stuck this one flat to the paper. But this one I left open, so that you can use this to put a message or for journaling. And that just tucks back under there. And this one was done with the Love is in the Air kit, also from Bee Happy Stationery. I hope you found this video useful. It's been quite difficult because I live in London and we're in the middle of a heat wave, and the temperatures haven't dropped below 28 degrees in my craft room, so it's been kind of difficult being in here. But I hope you found it useful, and I really look forward to seeing your negative space projects. Before I wrap this up and hand over to Hazel for clusters on day 14, I just want to mention that Bee Happy Stationery is offering a discount on digital kits throughout July, and I'll put the details down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.